Hello, check.
Yes, sir. You're audible now, loud and clear.
Good afternoon. I'm Commander Kshitij from DNS. Actually, the concerned officer is not present, so I'm attending on his behalf.
All right, sir. No problem. Can we begin with the session now? Sir, if you're saying something, you are on mute.
Sure, please, we can begin now.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the outreach session for the Indian Navy challenges. We have around 82 challenges under DISC category, and today we'll be discussing the three of them. The first problem statement that we'll discuss is problem statement number 31, which is radio frequency emulator for deception. I'll share my screen for the description. Over to you, sir, to continue with the problem statement. Let me know when the screen is visible to you all. I hope the screen is visible, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. Please continue. DNS, you're on mute.
Yes, please go ahead.
Sir, I have shared the problem statement on the screen. You can proceed with the discussion.
Hi, may I know how many participants are there with us for this particular challenge?
Sir, there are 27 people in the call right now. Whoever, I suppose, people are interested with today's challenges. There are three challenges that we are going to discuss today.
No, my only thing is with this particular challenge, ma'am.
From the audience, can anyone
No,
confirm if
anyone has got any issue or wants to know a bit more, because whatever written is there, I can repeat it, but there's no point. If you have any query other than what is mentioned, or which I can reveal at this particular time, which I'll be able to happy to share or tell to you. Please,
got you,
is there
sir?
anything?
Audience, is there anyone who wants to ask any question on this particular problem statement? Please go ahead. Sir, I guess you can begin with giving a small description of what exactly is the requirement here. And if there are no further questions, we can move on to the next statement then.
No, so I again say that whatever is written in the challenge as of now, that is the only thing which I can discuss with you with respect to this particular challenge. It's English. If you want me to repeat it again, I can repeat it. But my only point is everybody's gone through. It's been more than 2 weeks. The challenge was hosted. So if any participants has got any query related to this, and as mentioned, that concern officer is not there, but I'll be happy to clear your queries. If anyone has got any basic or anything, please do let me know. I can clear it. Thank you.
So I have two queries. Can I ask?
Yes, please tell me.
Okay, so one thing, the first thing is here it is mentioned that EM transmitter capable of making transmission of ion warship and aircraft for the purpose of acting as decoys. So are we going to basically get the access to know the sort of parameters of the radars or whatever we are using so that we can mimic properly. So are we going to get the access to that?
Hi, what's your name, please?
I'm Lokender from Bottle Up Dynamics.
Hi, Mr. Lukender. So the thing is, as of now, it's just a challenge which has been launched, wherein the broad guidelines are put it up on the website, the DIO website, which says that it should range from frequency 50 megahertz to 40 gigahertz, right? 0.05 gigahertz to 40 gigahertz. So this is a broader thing. So coming to exact frequency, or when I say mimicking a radar, which has got other parameters also, not only
Mhm.
frequency, so
Mhm.
that those things will be told first. Your system will be tested for dummy radar parameters and dummy frequencies, because straight away I can't reveal you the exact
Yes,
things. So
yes.
those things will be taken care during the final stages, like milestone 4, milestone 5, when we are going towards making the prototype.
Okay. Okay, so at first you are looking at a POC, which can basically mimic any pseudo radar within that frequency, given frequency that you mentioned, the range of frequency.
That's correct. That's correct. So that's correct. So the
Okay,
range of frequency at present, we're looking at the entire range of that frequency, so that
okay,
it can transmit in that frequencies. And if you go slightly below that, detailed QRs mention all other things, like transmitter should be capable of mimicking ECCM feature, electronic countermeasure features of modern radar. So the broad features other than the frequency range are also mentioned in the subsequent table. Do you have that table? Key features, functions, capability required in proposed solution.
Uh, so this information is not in this document, which you are
Okay.
just mentioning right now.
Okay. Can you show me the document with all information you've been given?
Uh, Someone has already shared earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Request if you can flash the same thing which was flashed earlier. Challenge number 31. It's a PDF document.
I'll share that, sir.
Please.
Uh, Madam, sorry to interrupt in between. Can I ask a quick question now?
Yes, sir, sure.
Yeah, sorry, this is something else. The Aditi 4, you had asked us to email. I've texted you in this WebEx. Would you be able to share us the email address
Sure.
so that I can go to this?
I will share the email
Can you
shortly.
scroll one page down? Just scroll down. Just scroll down. Scroll down. Yeah. So just hold on. So just hold on. Next. Next. That's it, right?
yes, yes.
Yeah, so go up. So basically, what the thing which is written here is the now at present we want a paper solution to what we are putting up the problem statement to. Is that right? So just keeping these things in mind, whatever is given on the screen, you can come up with your solution. And the exact detail regarding your mimicking the radar, so exact parameters of a particular radar, wherein you need to put it in your system so that your system can out generate that much amount of that particular output, will be shared with you at a subsequent stage. Once you become winner, you go on to realizing the system up till milestone 4 and 5. So before SSCT, I'm sure those things in a gradual manner will be
Okay.
shared with you.
Yeah, got it, sir.
Yeah.
So the other
Anything
thing is
else? Yeah.
in terms of form factor, like how compact, how
Yeah, so it should be a man-pack system. So it should be a man-pack system, what we are envisaging, and which can be easily fitted on board ships, aircrafts, UAVs, and all those platforms, small platforms also. So man-pack, you can take it back.
okay. Okay, thank you. So if I have any query in future, I will basically write an email when if it is given
Done,
here.
done, done. I'll share my Nickmail ID with the DOI, and you can contact them and get me through. I'll share my number and all also. Not an issue at all.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Yeah.
Hello. Good afternoon, sir.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hi, good afternoon.
Myself, Prasad from Unistring Tech Solutions, Hyderabad.
Please, Mr. Prasad. Good afternoon.
Sir, I want to know what will be the minimum order quantity, sir, once order is placed for any MSME.
It must be mentioned in the. Is it not mentioned? DOI?
No, sir, it is not given any minimum order quantity, so that's why I'm asking.
Uh, Anybody from DOI? At what stage do we tell them the MOQ?
Sir, it will be after the HPSC round where PDS PRU will be shared.
Correct. So I hope, Mr. Prasad, you got your answer.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Sir, my name is Gagan. I'm from Trigartha AI Labs. I'm just trying to ask if we will have the availability of ground truth data, or are we expected to generate it on our own?
No, see, it can happen both way. If at the final stages, if you approach us, he'll be able to give you data points. We'll be able to give you data, pre-fed data. It'll be a commercial generic data.
Okay.
Making merchant vessel radar, which is off the shelf ports data, which is available, unclassified data. We'll be able to give you that we can help you, not an issue. But provided you reach that milestone, because if you see that lab trials and all, if you reach that state and you realize some system for us, then we'll be able to give you that data. Data is not an issue. We have unclassified data.
Understood, sir. Thank you.
Hello.
DOI ma'am, if I can just, if there is there any question, ma'am?
Hello.
Or
Can you hear me?
because I have to rush for another meeting, ma'am. Is there any, please, if you can ask if any question is there.
Somebody
Yes,
is
I
speaking,
have a
I think
question.
Krishna. Yeah, please go
Please,
ahead.
please.
So you are saying a portable system, but it will
Correct.
never measure the power output of the radar, right?
Okay. Perfect.
So how
So,
how you are
no, no, see, the aim of an actual radar is to find something. But with this system, we are not, it is not a radar which you want from you. If you see the problem statement is surface electromagnetic active decoy, EW emulator. So we have various use cases for this. We can use it for training our EW systems, EW operators, wherein I have a system which is supposed to read the radar signatures. So, and wherein my operator is supposed to define from one radar to another, that how the thing is, the reception is changed. So for that purpose also we're looking. So there are multiple situations which we are planning to deploy it. Don't worry, power output is not an issue. Sorry, because we're not planning to use it as a radar. So that thing is not an issue.
so because it is written here like for deceiving enemy platform, right? But
That's correct.
if you see a portable system will not have that much power output to go to that range where the enemy side can detect.
No, I totally got your point. See, if you are aware of the basic radar theory, for for a radar to go somewhere, hit some target, come back to tell me that there's a target over there, it requires that much amount of power. But for deceiving enemy, when I say deceiving, I need to just send my radar signature over there. I don't need it to hit and come back to me. So the automatically range is double. I hope you're getting the math.
So
You're
what
getting
I'm
the simple math.
saying is, yes. So that is like you are
So
sending
if
a signal,
my
it's
thing is,
coming back.
I'm putting a thing, I'm putting the system at one place and transmitting it in my radar parameters. Enemy sees, yes, some radar transmission is coming from there, so that so and so platform is in that direction.
Yeah,
So I'm
so
not looking for my signatures, my radar part to go hit him and come back. I'm looking just to go. So
yeah,
anyways, your
so
ranges issue is taken care with this. You're getting my point?
yes. So I have only, question regarding like if it is a portable system, it might not able to, produce that much power that so it is also, inverse to the power of the radar where the signals can be detected as well, not
Totally
from,
agree. There are low power radars also. I totally agree your point. I totally agree. Yeah. So deceiving enemy is in this sense. I'm not trying to detect enemy. I'm trying to deceive enemy. So it's instead of two-way, it has become one way only.
So in one way only, I'm saying like that range in a portable system might not able to output that,
No, but we
so
we
that
are
the
looking for a
enemy side
portable.
can detect it.
Yes, that is the challenge, na? That is the challenge for you. There's no. Then what is the challenge? We're calling it IDEX challenge. So that's the challenge we are throwing in front of. That is our requirement.
Because
If you
that thing goes more into the chip design and on those
That's
side.
what I'm saying. Sorry, Krishna, na? Your name, Mr. Krishna. That is why
Yes.
it is a challenge. It is innovation, something which has not been developed. It is just taking the first step. That is the whole process. That is the whole purpose. If that thing would have been existing in the technology, I would have picked up. I would have thrown a challenge in front of you. That's the whole point. Something innovative, new. Let's see how you come about it, isn't it? DOI, please correct me if I'm wrong.
Definitely, sir.
Sir,
This is a challenge for indigenization.
madam, one more question, ma'am, related to the previous question only. What other my colleague has said, it is very difficult to design a radar transmission or decoy, which can have the large amount of power that can be generated from a portable system. In this case, I want to ask what are the ECCM features you are looking for the deceiving that the enemy means electronics signatures. That is, you are looking for any RGPO, VGPO, and range multiple path
Sir,
detection.
got it, sir. I got your question. Sorry to interrupt. We've got endless list, sir. So once you come up with a solution, and as per the process, we will divulge all the information which is required to be known by you and the kind of jamming techniques, range gate, pull off, pull in, and all those things will be discussed with you in details as per the process. As of now, challenge is to develop something. It's a niche thing. What Mr. Krishna has mentioned, absolutely correct. So it's a challenge. I mean, power amplifiers like manpacks are coming. I've taken a power amplifier 20 watt set with a power amplifier of 150 watt. Now, with technology wherein we're moving for a compactor version of things is existing. So that is my problem, and that is why it's called problem statement. So let's see if you come up with a solution for it. Because I want to carry it on board ships. See, onboard ships are already full of equipment things. Space is limited. People have to be there, sensors have to be there, weapons have to be there. So that is the problem we are facing. That is why we want a solution to it. That is why we want a compact thing.
Sir, for this compacting, you have any dimensions or weight
That
considerations, sir?
that I'll let you know. I'll let you know subsequently when we move forward in the case. I will be
Ah,
giving you there's something called PSQR, preliminary staff qualified qualitative requirements. So that has got form, fit, factor, weight, length, breadth, what kind of modulation, demodulation, what kind of power amplifier you need to use. Everything is there in that. That'll be subsequent as per the procedure.
Sir, as of now, we will submit the proposal, sir, before May 4th. So only
You
after
please
that
follow the
only,
timelines. Yeah, you
uh,
please follow the timelines of DIU, and we'll be able to take it forward as and when.
whatever the PSQR you are telling, this will be supplied only after submitting the proposal, right?
Right. We will be going as per DIU. We are under DIU. As far as IDEX is there, we will whatever the procedure is, the extent policies are there, and accordingly things will be done. I'll tell you the requirements.
Good afternoon, sir. I had a question. Sure. Uh, for the decoys deceiving enemy platforms, should we also emulate the RCS using the DRFM method? Apart from emulating radar signature, should the decoy act as a emulator for RCS of itself also?
So as I mentioned, the exact specifications are requirement will only be divulged once we have some response from you on paper. And as per extent as of now, what you can see, if you have any doubt in this, whatever is hosted on website, you please ask. Other than that, I'm sorry, I won't be able to give you any details. Once you
No, sir.
have anything related to what is fielded on this thing, you please do let me know.
No, sir.
We'll
The
be taking care of it.
application use case says that it should act as a decoy for deceiving enemy platform. I get the part that emulating the radar signature can act as a decoy for the enemy radar, but if we can also emulate the RCS characteristics of that USV or our own decoy, then it will much be beneficial for the decoy to act as a decoy. So will
So
that be required?
that if that thing is there with you, wherein my transmission with basically what you're trying to say is key, including my radar signatures, you should give my RCS also, which I intend to give. So if you
Yes,
can
yes.
develop that thing also, get that thing merged into the system, well and good. I would like to have that. I would, yes, why not? It is, if you give me what more than what I'm asking is always a good thing. If there's a
Great, sir.
technology which can help the services with nothing like it, it's great.
Great.
Um,
Great. I shall have to connect with you again for this
yes, you
details.
can mention, yes, sure. You can mention all these things in your proposal, I'm sure. And there'll be a board which will happen. There's a committee which sits. It's not me alone who decide who's good or bad or who can make it or who cannot. And there's an entire committee. I'm sure if you have these kind of things coming up, more than what I'm asking is always a good thing. No?
Sir, can I know your name?
I'm Commander Kshitij.
Commander. Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Uh, ma'am, if I can please, with your permission, ma'am, DIU.
Uh, if there are any further questions, you can, from the audience, you can reach out to us at the email ID that I'll share in the end on the
Yes,
chat.
ma'am. You can. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am. I would
Thank
be
you
happy
so
to.
much, sir. Thank you for
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good day, ma'am. Thank you.
thank you. Moving on to the next problem statement number 41, underwater welding electrode. For that, I'll request DOI to please take over. DOI, anyone available?
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Vinisha from DOI. I'm DOI Lab. So, Lieutenant Commander Dheeraj Pal Singh will join for this project. I think he must be waiting in in this waiting.
Uh, Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Lieutenant Commander DP Singh from DNA. I'm there in meeting. I'll be addressing any queries.
Hi, sir. So, welcome you. Sir, I request you to please brief your challenge and over to you, DIO. What else you want from Noodle side?
Sir, you can take over. I hope the problem statement is visible on the screen.
Uh, right.
All right. Please continue.
Basically, as of now, if we have to take any structural repairs on board ships or submarines, they are required to be docked. And when I say dock, they are supposed to come out of water, sit on dock blocks, and thereafter we can undertake repairs or maintenance on the hull, on the underwater hull. So this challenge with respect to underwater welding electrode will enable basically to undertake welding in afloat condition. So this will actually obviate the requirement for docking of the vessel and ensure the operational availability of the vessel. Uh, yeah, that's all. If there are any queries, I'll be able to help
Are
you
there
out.
any questions from the participants? You can please go ahead with your questions.
Yeah. Yes, Lieutenant Commander. This is Jaspreet Singh here. I have a question. I have a couple of questions regarding this. First one is, whether they are looking for just the electrode or the complete system? Second, are there any platform requirements that we should know, whether it'll be for, some mechanical contraption, or will it be like manually held? Will it be any electrical specifications we need to know? Third, any operational conditions we need to know, turbidity, water, benchmarks, that is how steady water, benchmarks for water. These three questions I had primarily.
Okay, sir, actually there is a requirement to undertake welding on underwater hull. So all the systems which will be required to enable that is our requirement actually. So what I
Okay,
understand
thanks.
is,
Yes.
yeah,
Thanks. That'll
yeah,
be a complete system then. Okay, thanks.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And the other two questions were regarding any for that system itself. Are there any platform requirements, whether it has to be operated by human
No,
or some
yeah,
machine,
actually, as
or
of
any
now,
open?
we are just looking at the equipment only, as in that can be performed. This operation can be performed not by a vehicle but by a person, as an underwater diver.
Okay,
It will be manually. Uh,
I see.
in future, we can have a look at about uh, if it has to be mounted on a crawler or on a boat. That is for future. As of now, we are just looking at the proof of concept for this.
Very good, sir. And any operational requirements
As
we
in,
should
I didn't
know?
understand any what operational requirements in what context.
Uh, the turbidity benchmark, or water clarity, or the steadiness of water. Any things that we need to know of, and that's
Uh, Basically, it will be wherever our main ports are there. The electrode or the equipment should be able to build in all those locations.
nice.
So, if there are any technical specifications with respect to turbidity of the water, or that can be taken from open source,
Nice.
and accordingly you can suggest your solution.
I see. And then one last thing is any standards that Indian Navy follows that we need to adhere to.
So basically, that is another challenge, another IDEC this thing challenge with respect to our undertaking quality checks on it, on the welding which is to be which will be performed. So
I see.
that is a separate challenge, and basically we'll be undertaking NDT, any NDT methodology to determine that soundness of the weld which has been done.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for asking.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Clarifying that.
Good afternoon, sir. I have a question.
Please go ahead.
Sir, what operating depth range and environmental conditions should the device be optimized for?
Sir, the device should be optimized for, say, depth condition of about uh, any depth up to 6 to 8 meters.
Understood. And any
Yeah.
references about the salinity or temperature currents?
No, that has to be taken from open source, as in at ports on both eastern and western front. What all is there? There
Understood.
is no specific. Yeah.
Understood, sir. Are there any required mechanical properties of the weld? I mean to ask you about tensile strength and ductability and all.
Yeah, we have already. We have already told the pass and fail criteria, which is basically radiographic quality test. It is IS standards we have quoted in the challenge itself.
Understood, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Any other questions from anyone? All right, then we take it as a no. Let's move on to the next problem statement. The next statement is problem statement number 42, related to non-destructive tests for weld joints in a float condition. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, so the next challenge statement is with respect to the structural repairs which were undertaken using underwater electrode or underwater welding, which were defined in a previous problem. So once they are done, so there needs to be a check. There needs to be a quality check uh, on the quality of the repairs which were undertaken. So because of that, for the same, we will require NDT. NDT basically non-destructive testing, basically which will let us know that if there are any defects and whether we need to rectify those defects or not. So that's the problem statement.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yeah. Hello, sir. My name is Siddharth. I have a few questions to ask about this challenge. Firstly, are you currently using any type of NDT techniques as of now to inspect these welds? That is one. And so this is just connected to that question. Is currently what is the process you're using to manually inspect these joints? And regarding this challenge, are you looking at both? Are you looking at a full system? Meaning, are you looking at both the data acquisition of data information from the wells, as well as an analysis solution for that as well? So, yeah, those are my as of now.
So presently we are not undertaking any underwater welding per se. As in
Okay.
structural repairs, we are not doing. We are doing small here and there welding, but so we do not have. Obviously, we do not have any basically key technology, any method to undertake any NDT that we are doing as of now. We are not doing any NDT. So as far as that is underwater welding, so for above water we are doing uh, we are actually DPT type penetration test,
Okay.
then magnetical particle testing, then ultrasound is also used somewhere. Then uh, uh, yeah, these are the actually the technologies which are presently using for NDT on board to inspect a normal weld, not particularly any underwater weld. So second question with respect to the requirement of the system. Yeah, we would be requiring a complete solution when it
Hmm.
comes to uh, undertaking these tests for the underwater welding. So basically, which can give us that what all defects are there, and
So
yeah,
that means
so it can
both the acquisition as well as an analysis solution, correct?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. And just a follow on, just based on what you answered, just one more question. Regarding the multiple techniques you're currently using, I believe that penetrant MPI would be more of surface defects, and UT would
Yes.
be subsurface, and RT would have probably also elements of both. Could you confirm what type of, just give me a general idea of what sort of defects you're detecting with each of these techniques, if possible?
Uh, Sir, basically, we'll have to look at that both the subsurface and deep,
Surface.
yeah, subsurface and surface defects. There are no such well defects are existing, which can lead to deterioration and subsequent damage to the underwater hull because of this underwater welding. So uh, these are basically the two. As a user, I just want that defect to be of a good quality. So all the defects which are required to be rectified or to be checked will be checked. So I'm not very. I'll have to get back on if you ask me that what all mm, defects we are going to address. That
Actually,
actually.
sorry to interrupt, but that would be useful actually, to be honest, sir. So, what sort of well configurations you are currently examining using these techniques, and what are the defects? So that will be
Well,
very useful.
you say, sir, what do you mean by well configuration, sir?
There are different types of weld configurations. You have U weld, V weld, those kind of things. So depending on, and for each one of these techniques, in what kind of scenarios are you using that? So because we are, I mean, in the case of myself, I'm not sure. I have no idea how the part looks. So you are the experts over here. So some information of for each one of these techniques, what are the types of well configuration you're examining and the type of defects you're capturing. That would be helpful if possible also, if you could share.
Mm, okay, sir. We'll weld configuration. I'm so sorry. Weld configuration. I'm not able to apprehend. What are weld configuration you are talking about? Like, can you give me an
No,
example?
the different types of well joints basically. It could
Okay.
be
Yeah, that's
huge,
okay.
well, those kind of things. I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay,
Mm.
because based on the type of technique, you may use it for a different situation. You get it? So that is the reason I'm asking for that.
So basically, for underwater welding, we are generally using that double beam.
Double V.
So
Okay.
yeah, so that is because that is for all when they are not in underwater, as in when they are docked, and we do. So for all
Mm.
underwater, we're using that kind of this thing configuration, as in if you are talking about welding configuration,
Correct, 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 correct.
and the
That's what I'm
defects.
asking.
Yeah, yeah. And the defects, I'm not very sure about what are defects we are looking at, but basically we want it to be to identify all the defects which are possible.
Okay,
So,
okay, okay.
so by that, it will subsea and sorry, subsurface and surface definitely, and
Mm.
yeah. So basically, we want that well to be of a good quality. That's all we want. We as a
Understand, understand, understand.
yes, sir.
Just one more question. So you mentioned underwater, it's double V. Above water, would it be similar, or would it be more configurations?
No, sir. Actually, above water, it depends upon the area where it is used on the
I
critical.
see.
Where it is
Got
for
it. Got it.
critical, yeah, yeah.
Okay. I think if there are any more questions, I can actually send any clarifications, right, or through email. Would that be okay?
Yes, yes, sir. Sure, sir. We'll be happy to clarify if any things you.
Yeah, that will be very helpful. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing the details. For anybody who has any other question or you want to know the process about the IDEX challenges, you can reach out to us through our website. There's a portal on the website for Reach Us portal where you can type in your queries and send to us, or you can mail your queries to the given mail IDs.
Okay. Thank you.
Ma'am, I have one more question, if I may, please.
Yes, yes, sure, sir.
So this is referred to the Lieutenant Commander. Is the NDT expected to be performed in situ under afloat conditions or after retrieval in a controlled environment?
No, no, sir. It is supposed to be there only. So actually, we are trying to obviate the requirement of dry docking. So we will want it to be in a fluid condition, not in
Understood,
a
sir.
controlled. Yeah, yeah, yes.
Understood. Thank you.
All right, then we come to a conclusion of the session. Thank you, everybody, for
Ma'am,
joining.
I have one question, but that's regarding more of, submission of the proposal on the IDX portal. I wanted to know once you submit, is there any way that you can make modification, or once it's submitted, then you cannot make any changes to your proposal? Has my question been heard?
Hello, yes, good afternoon, sir. Yes, we've heard your question, sir. So, sir,
Yeah.
when you are submitting your application on the IDEX portal, you will be prompted to create a login. So, under that login, you can see all those the applications that you submitted. and till the timeline is till the timeline expires, that's 4th of May, you'll be able to access these applications again.
Yesterday I submitted a proposal, but it is not showing me any edit options. Before submission, I uploaded the documents, the three annexures in the ADITI, challenge, and it was giving me an option to edit before I click the submitted button. But thereafter, there is no edit button. So I just wanted to clarify whether, in case I want to make any changes to my proposed and uploaded documents, is it feasible that I can still edit those or not?
Sir, we'll check and let you know, and in case, and then we'll let you know, sir.
Okay,
Sir, one
and
more
another
question,
thing
sir.
about the account, uh, creation itself. In case you want to change the mobile number or the email ID on an existing account, is it possible to do that?
So that won't be possible. I think that's the first detail that you are submitting. So your account is linked to that number itself.
Correct. So in case my mobile and my email ID is already been logged to an account, then it's not possible to change that. Am I correct?
Right, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Sir, two
And
more questions are
for the
related to
first,
this, sir, portal submission only, sir. One thing, last time I think so, when we are submitting the open challenge or prime challenge, I think so, suddenly it is saying that user ID or password is not valid, even though we are entering the correct user ID and password. And after that, when we want to reset the password, we are getting a link in the email ID we have provided. But it is taking too much time to get the OTP. And once we will get the OTP and enter in it, it is saying that OTP is expired. These kind of issues we are facing, sir. So any these things, mitigation of these things can be there, sir, so that in the last minute it will be difficult for us to upload the problems solutions for the problem statements in time. Sometimes it is happening. And the second question is, sir, when we are submitting a response today, will you consider the if we are submitting one more response tomorrow, means the same problem statement, which is an updated one, can you consider the latest one as the final one? Is there any option is like that?
Sir, let me just get back, sir. Usually, most likely, sir, because our portal is also, we have a lot of updates to our portal. So let me get a check on that, whether you can modify your application or you'll have to resubmit, and then which application we'll consider. So yes, we'll give clarity on that.
And related to username password problems also, sir. It is not exist or something is saying, which is already on that day, on last day morning, I used that and I opened the website and application form and I entered all the details except the solution PDFs or something. But by the time evening when I opened the same thing, it is saying that you invalid user ID or password like that. These kind of issues also should be solved, sir, so that we can submit the documents in time on the fourth or
Uh,
third, like.
Sir, I'd suggest, because there are regular updates and modifications on the website from the technical division, so I'd suggest to drop us an email on the given mail ID, and we'll definitely get back to your query.
Please include your
Okay, ma'am.
contact.
Is there anything else that we need to discuss? If not, we can conclude the session. All right, we take it as a no. Thank you everybody for joining
Ma'am,
in.
one
Have a
question, ma'am. Can we have the email ID and contact number of the commanders are related to the first two problem statement, ma'am? That is radio frequency emulator for deception. Can you give those
we
details in the chat
provide
box?
I understand your query, but we cannot provide the contact details of the nodal officers directly. You can drop us an email or contact IDEX at the given details presented on the screen, and we'll escalate your query to the nodal officers. I hope I'm clear, sir.
That's clear, madam. But at the same time, during day before 28th on Monday session, the nodal officer himself has given his contact number and the email ID to contact him personally to answer any more queries other than that we are discussing in these sessions.
So this flexibility is with the nodal officers only. We do not have the authority to share their contact details. If they themselves are sharing, it's up to them. But we cannot share them through this VC. If there is any query to them, I'll suggest to drop us an email at the given mail ID or contact us at the given phone number as well, and we can escalate your queries to the concerned nodal officers. That's all we can do, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Understood.
All right. Thank you.